If you thought your love life was complicated, wait until you hear about Lauren Sanchez's. Forget Netflix dramas. This is the high-stakes, high-altitude, and high-drama roller coaster that has everything. Secret texts, scandalous yachts, plastic surgery rumors, spicy inauguration outfits, and yes, even Bill Clinton. So buckle up, because just like one of her helicopter rides, the journey of Lauren Sanchez's life is anything but smooth. The texts heard around the tabloid world. Let's rewind to the moment the world really started paying attention to Lauren Sanchez. In early 2019, her relationship with Jeff Bezos, yes, the Amazon overlord himself, leaked in spectacular fashion. And by leaked, we mean splashed across the front page of the National Enquirer like a guilty dog in a kiddie pool. The tabloid didn't just expose their relationship, it unearthed messages that could make even a romance novelist blush. One particularly poetic text allegedly read, "I love you, alive girl. I will show you with my body and my lips and my eyes very soon." Alive girl? Who knew AI-generated love poems were a thing back then? But who spilled the beans and the texts? Allegedly, the culprit was Lauren's very own brother, Michael Sanchez. A source told Vanity Fair that he sold the texts and a few eyebrow-raising photos to the Enquirer for a cool $4 million. Michael, however, claimed he did it all for love, not money. "Anyone who thinks money was the motive is an idiot," he said, apparently forgetting how checks work. Privacy? That's rich. Bezos reportedly considered buying the Enquirer's parent company to stop the story. Yes, when you're a billionaire, your solution to blackmail is to buy the newspaper like it's a bad review on Yelp. But money, as it turns out, can't buy everything. And the saga was just getting started, carved in wood. Now, picture this, a $500 million yacht named Kourou, slicing through the Mediterranean waves with a majestic Kirby figure carved on its bow. Was it Lauren Sanchez, immortalized in ship-shape form? That's what everyone thought. With long flowing hair and a body that would make a Renaissance sculpture quit the gym, the figurehead sparked rumors. But Sanchez squashed the speculation, telling Vogue, "I'm very flattered, but it's not me." Apparently, it was supposed to represent Freya, the Norse goddess of love and beauty. Honestly, couldn't fooled us. Still, Bezos did propose to her aboard the yacht in May 2023, because when you've already bought the ocean, proposing at sea just makes sense. Cosmetic enhancements, or just better lighting. Sanchez has long been the subject of plastic surgery rumors, and those whispers got louder after she showed up at Trump's 2025 inauguration, dressed like she was going to host America's Next Top Corset. Critics, including former Fox News host Megyn Kelly, had some opinions. Kelly lamented the cleavage-focused couture, while the internet speculated that Sanchez's face looked remarkably different in an Instagram video months later. Beverly Hills plastic surgeons, ready with unsolicited diagnoses. One guessed she had cheek implants, filler, or fat injections. Another pointed to attached earlobes as a smoking gun for a facelift. Apparently, earlobes are the new lie detector test. Sanchez never confirmed or denied any of it, but her former yoga instructor turned blogger Alana Zabel claimed the surgeries were real and extensive. Zabel, in a blog post she later deleted because subtlety is dead, said Sanchez had undergone at least 6 procedures and wore full-body makeup to hide scars. She even dubbed her Monica, a not-so-subtle nod to Monica Lewinsky, claiming Sanchez had a long-time crush on Bill Clinton. Talk about stretching after yoga. Priscilla Chan and the cold shoulder. Speaking of awkward vibes, rumors flew after Sanchez appeared to give Facebook mogul Mark Zuckerberg's wife, Priscilla Chan, the cold shoulder at the 2025 presidential inauguration. Observers noted that while Chan was chatting and mingling, Sanchez was stuck to Bezos like a sequin on a pageant dress. Sanchez later tried to shut the rumors down by commenting sweetly on Chan's 40th birthday Instagram post with heart emojis. But plot twist, she apparently wasn't invited to the party, the Clinton crush. Back to Bill Clinton, because apparently this saga requires a former president cameo. According to Zabel, Sanchez met Clinton in 2009 and never stopped swooning. Her fashion choices at political events? Allegedly tailor-made to grab Bill's attention. And if that's not the most House of Cards-style gossip you heard today, wait until you hear Zabel's threat. Lauren should think twice about crossing someone who knows her secrets. Trust me, I have more to share. Friendship ended. Drama? Just beginning. An engagement, a $600 million wedding, and a tweet. In 2023, the world noticed a rather shiny diamond on Sanchez's finger, and boom! Engagement confirmed. Naturally, tabloids went wild with speculation about an over-the-top Aspen wedding costing $600 million. That's right, $600 million. That's a wedding so lavish, even Marie Antoinette would say, "Tone it down, sweetie." Bezos wasn't having it. He jumped on X, formerly Twitter, and declared the report bogus. This whole thing is completely false. Now lies can get all the way around the world before the truth can get its pants on. A solid clapback. Also, apparently, the pants-on truth was a no-show at that wedding. Relationship trouble? Let's read the body language. Whenever Bezos and Sanchez appear together, the internet transforms into a team of amateur body language experts. After attending the Breakthrough Prize ceremony in April 2025, fans noticed distance. Physical, not emotional, probably. In photos, there was a noticeable gap between the two, prompting comments like, "Their body language looks off," and "She's pulling him like a lost Roomba." Body language analyst Judy James went a step further, saying Sanchez looked excluded at the inauguration and seemed to try to interrupt Bezos mid-conversation for attention. For a couple flying high, the turbulence metaphor practically writes itself. Romance meets riot. When word got out that Bezos and Sanchez were planning a wedding in Venice, Italy, you'd think people would be excited. Nope. Locals protested. Tourists whined. And even the mayor's office had to release a statement assuring everyone that Venice wouldn't be collapsing under the weight of A-list guests and flying drones. Theories swirled about the actual venue. Some said it would be aboard Bezos' yacht in the lagoon. Others claimed it was on an island in a centuries-old theater. Either way, the city tried to calm the storm, saying, "Venice hosts big stuff all the time. Chill." But as we all know, especially in Celebland, when there's no wedding, there's always a rumor. Infidelity throwbacks and ex-fans woes. Now let's take a stroll down memory lane. Before Bezos, before the yacht, before the corset inauguration dress, Sanchez was engaged to NFL player Anthony Miller. That was in the late 90s, when cell phones had antennas, and the biggest scandal was Y2K. But when the Bezos news hit, Miller popped up again, claiming Sanchez cheated on him during their relationship. According to him, he found her diary full of romantic detours. Friends of Sanchez fired back, saying Miller was the unfaithful one, with an exotic dancer, no less. If this were The Bachelor, everyone would be sent home without a rose. Turbulence, takeoffs, and cryptic captions. In February 2025, Sanchez posted a seemingly inspirational quote on Instagram. "Some years start with turbulence, but that's just the wind reminding you to spread your wings." Was she referencing bad press? A bump in the Bezos relationship? Or just actual turbulence in her private helicopter? She didn't clarify, and her reps ghosted the media faster than your Hinge date after dinner. Classic move. Life at the speed of gossip. From sky-high romances to yacht-shaped controversy, Lauren Sanchez's life has become a kaleidoscope of glitz, gossip, and Instagrammable drama. While most of us spend our time dodging weird DMs and untagging bad photos, she's navigating breakups, billionaires, body shamers, and bloggers. One thing's for sure, whether she's being carved into wood allegedly, blasted for showing too much cleavage, or accused of flirting with former presidents, Lauren Sanchez has truly turned life into a spectacle. And we, the audience, are buckled in for the ride. Because when you're flying high with Bezos, there's no such thing as cruising altitude. And that's a wrap on the wild ride that is Lauren Sanchez's headline-making life. If you love celebrity drama served with a side of sass, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and remember, gossip flies faster than Bezos' rocket, but we've always got you covered.